Hello there, how are you, and welcome. I am back in the Land Beneath Us demo because I have been invited to help kickstart a very special event. But before we get into that, if you have no idea what this game is, I highly recommend you go and check out the first video that I made for the Land Beneath Us. Back on February 14th, I think I released it on Valentine's Day. That's crazy. But in that video, I have a much bigger and more in-depth breakdown as to the full gameplay cycle and my first impressions. It's a lot of fun. But if you just want to hang out here and not worry about that, don't worry. I will be showing what the game is as we go over what you need to do for this special event. Okay, so the creators of the game are issuing a demo speed running challenge, and I get to be the dummy, the demonstration, the punching bag, the guy that you have to beat. I'm gonna ask you to try and beat me, because I don't think you can, to be honest. I'm pretty cracked at the game. The rules are fairly simple. I'll have them up on the screen for all of you. However, it's more or less just don't hack the game, don't rewrite the game code, but it is an any percent category, so any internal glitches that you might discover are fair game. Basically, just start your run and beat the final boss, and that's all you have to do. You won't have to worry about any third-party timers. The in-game time that it shows at the completion of your run is what we'll be using. Prizes for this challenge include a full copy of The Land Beneath Us, a bundle of game keys courtesy of the publishers over at Dear Villages Games, and physical game copies as well. All you've got to do is download the Land Beneath Us demo available over on Steam, Switch, or Xbox, record your best run, and submit it to the game's official Discord server in the Speedrun channel. The cutoff time for this challenge is when the game officially releases on May 13th, so you better start running quick. And as I already mentioned, to make this extra spicy, I am challenging all of you out there to try and beat my personal best time, which I have already recorded and will be showing in this video a little bit later on. But for all of the newcomers who may not know what the game is or how to play it, let's do a normal run at regular speed with a little bit of explanation as to what this is so that people aren't completely and totally caught off guard. Now, before I do get in, I know it's up on the rules, you've probably already read right now, but because someone's gonna ask, I'll cover it, because even I was curious. Meta progression stuff is fair game. Anything that is within the game, you can use. If you do find glitches, go ahead and use them. If you find a meta strategy that works really well for you, abuse it, go nuts. As long as you're not hacking the game or rewriting code, then you're okay. Just don't do that. They'll find out and you'll get disqualified. Don't ruin it. Anyway, moving on. Let's get in here and do a normal run, which feels really weird because I've spent so much time now doing speed runs that just sitting here like this feels alien. Now, as you can see, the game is played via a grid system. It's not really turn-based, but it is presented as turn-based because you and your enemies will basically do motions at the same time. So I'm going to open these two chests. Red chests are for weapons. Blue chests are for relics that act as passive upgrades. On the very left side of the screen, down the bottom left, above where my 50 health bar is, we have 5 slots that are for all of our relics. So I'm going to pick this up, and we have the Precision Glove on the far right, 20% crit chance boost. Very, very good item, by the way. I highly recommend. We also have a critical damage boost and a max life boost. I'm going to take the critical chance booster, and you can see down the bottom left, one of my 5 slots are full. You have limited inventory for whatever relics you want, so think cleverly, not necessarily too hard, but cleverly about how you want to build yourself. You can replace them as you find new ones, so don't worry, you are not locked in. Better to have one than to have none, right? Weapons. Now, all of the weapons are pretty good, and damn, this is actually a pretty good start. Depending on what you find, I'm going to take a spear, for example, you will put them in different slots, ranging from the up slot, the down slot, and the right and left slots, and that is because your weapon will automatically fire depending on which direction you move. So if I move left and right, you can see down in the center of the screen that the left and right little glove icons, because I have no weapons in those slots, are pulsing. And if I move up and down, now the up and down is. So all I need to do is move in that direction to activate an attack. Let's move into a room. We have some enemies. Now, as I move around, you see there's a yellow highlight. That's telling me what my opponents are planning to do. If I move to the left, he's going to hit me. So I'm not going to do that. What we do have is a bunch of options. I can press the square button, and that's that little hourglass that you can see down there, and I can pass my turn. So he'll do his move and move into that space. Now, if I go left, I hit him. Now his next turn, he wants to try and hit me, but I'm going to kill him before he can do that. And once you start moving at a faster speed, you'll see that you start doing things a little bit quickly. Now, all of this can be done very slow and methodically if you want to play it like a strategy game. But this is a speedrun challenge, so you guys are going to have to get really quick at making fast decisions that you don't regret. There are hazards. Walk into fire, it's going to hurt you. Enemies, they do hurt, by the way. It's not it's not an understatement. Enemies will do a lot of damage too. I'm gonna take this gun. The gun will specifically fire 2 shots 2 tiles away. If you fully upgrade it to max level, you'll fire more shots. Upgrading, he says, yes, but don't worry, we'll get to that. Let's move into another room. All of the different icons do take you to different rooms. The kind of aqua one that I've moved into is for meta progression. The purple one that we saw is a special event room, which is a pretty cool room, and I arguably need to take more. This guy's going to try and shoot me straight on, so I'm going to move out the way of that, and then attack straight up. The spear, I realized I didn't really go over what the spear is doing. The spear hits all enemies within 2 tiles. I've realized I didn't need to explain that. It says right there, so I can hit up to 2 tiles away. He moves into range, stab him once, stab him twice. The spears, I'm not even going to lie. Pro tip from Beelz. Spears are insanely good in this game. They are ridiculously good. They are a little bit on the weaker side. It's the way to balance them. They won't do as much damage as, say, a big fat greatsword will. But the utility of having extra distance on your side, very handy. Make him walk towards me, stab him. These little guys are going to get stuck. We're going to stab. We're going to move on. We have an event room. Is this the one I think it's going to be? No, it's the blacksmith. I did not have yep, didn't think that was going to be the blacksmith. Now, we talked to him, and he wants to upgrade our stuff. It's going to cost us a little bit of money. Thankfully, we've been getting money from the golden rooms we've been walking into, as well as you might find some gold coin destructibles that you might have seen me break 1 or 2 already. Destroy those, and you'll get some cash. We can see if we upgrade the spear, we get 2 more damage. If we upgrade the gun, we know for a fact if we get this fully upgraded, we get more shots fired. So I'm going to start upgrading the gun. Ooh, 200 for another upgrade. I'll be greedy. Let's get it upgraded to level 3. Level 5 is the max for upgrading your arsenal, so try your best to get them to level 5 to really maximize the pain. I'm going to make him walk forward a little bit. And as you can see, dude, if you want to manipulate turns by using the skip turn feature by pressing square, works really, really well. Now, something else that I'm going to try and demonstrate in this room. You can see I have an L2 in the bottom left. It's now highlighted. What this does is it lets you move without activating your weapon. This is something you might need to take advantage of in order to make better decisions. Because I have my spear active right now, if I were to move up, it stabs that because it's 2 panels away. Sometimes you don't want to do that, and you'd rather just move off the panel. If an enemy was trying to hit me where I am right now, I stabbed that box, I stayed here, I just got hit. So if I was standing here and I need to move up 1 without attacking, I hold in my L2, and now I can move, and it won't do attacks. I'm pressing to the right, and I don't shoot this box, but if I take my L2 off, it shoots the box automatically. That's a very, very, very important feature that you will need to use and practice. The Longinus hits all enemies within 2 tiles. Overkill, heal for some extra life. Overkill effects, so if you kill an enemy with the weapon, so I'm going to take the Longinus. I'm going to put it on the bottom attack. I want to get my top and bottom and 1 of the left-right directions filled in straight away. Bang, bang. I'm going to shoot this guy. It's so good having range on your side, man. Look at that. It's so good having range. Now, we have the spear and we have the Longinus. I'm going to take the spear, but we already have a spear. That's where the upgrades come in handy. Duplicates, you merge them together. Level 2 spear, amazing, right? The blue room's down the bottom. That's a relic room. I'm going to be greedy. I want to keep getting weapon upgrades because I've got a weapon slot on the left that isn't filled in just yet. Oh, first difficult adversary. Oh, look at that. He hits all around him. What a bastard. Hit there. Now, the spear hits every enemy within 2 tiles. So I'll hit the little guy in front of me and hit the big man as well. Oh, he's getting risky now. He's trying me. I'm going to move to the left. Shoot to the right. Shoot to the right. If I stand here, I'm okay. Shoot him. Look at that, dead. Take my loot. We have the halberd and a guard lance and a bloody edge sword. Now the halberd On critical strike, it knocks the enemy on the first tile where it takes a second hit. So knockback is exactly what you imagine it is. You push the enemy away and they will take a bit more damage. The guard lance hits all enemies 2 tiles away, same deal. But counterattack, when attacked by an enemy, take minus 50% damage when triggering the effect. So you can actually like trade hits with your enemy using counterattacks. It's pretty cool, to be honest. And if anything, I'll show it off because I don't think I had any of the counterattack items unlocked in the first video that I made back in February. The enhancer. I love the enhancer. She helps out so much. So I don't have any other relics right now, but she will power up 1 relic every time you find her. And in this case, it's actually one of the better ones I like the most, which is getting an extra 20% crit chance for a total of 40% bonus crit. The numbers do get a little wacky in this. They're not afraid to make things just pop off. Boss fight. This guy is currently immune to all the damage that I could do to him, but he has a pillar in the middle of the room that I have to destroy. So I'm going to take pot shots and not stand where his attacks are coming out and start destroying his totem thing in the middle of the room. Now that that's destroyed, I'm going to take some shots at him, and I'm going to He's dead. Avoid his attacks. Relics. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? When you take damage, knock back the attacker. When an enemy has stunned, ooh, you have 200% extra damage. Or start a room and get shield. I'll start the room and get shield. I like that a lot. Let's come into the event room. What kind of event do we have? We have the Relics Merchant. I'm broke. I'm broke. But maybe Beelz showed you this on purpose as a hint on how to speed up your runs. You can't be too sure whether or not Beelz is actually showing you some tricky tricks that might help you out, or whether or not he's just being a bum and trying to sabotage you. What do you think I'm doing? Do you think I'm actually giving you little tips here and there on how I got my super quick run? Maybe he is. Or maybe I am sabotaging. I need to get out of here. This is a bad spot to be standing in. There's a lot of dudes closing in on me. Help! They're trying to take me and my secrets. Die. Now I have money. Let's buy a weapon. Ooh, wow, this is all of my weapons. Now, we know that the Raid Rapid is at level 4 right now. No, 3. We can make it level 4 and get really close to maximizing at level 5. If I can get to level 5, really good. This little gold chest right here, this little crate, that's money. We want to break that. Money room versus a relic room up here. I'll find relics as I go. I'm confident in relics. I'm broke, though. I have no cash. You can see my gold in the upper right. I'm a broke boy. I need money. No. Oh, it's getting hairy. These dudes attack with long chained lines. And if I put myself in a bad position, they're gonna shoot me a lot. Speaking of shooting, though... Oh! You see what just happened? I just got hit because there was a thing below me and I automatically stabbed it instead of moving. Demonstration of how you can screw yourself over. Totally wasn't an actual accident on my part. It was definitely a demonstration of how you can screw yourself if you do it wrong. Oh dear, they are... I'm in trouble. I gotta move up here. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna let these guys hurt themselves a little bit on the fire. Yes, enemies can move into... Stop that. They can move into hazards and get themselves killed as well. Oh, if I go to move to the right, I will shoot my gun automatically. So I'm gonna hold L2 and then move to the right. Perish. Just, you know, tips to help you out. We get a Longinus upgrade. Weapons room. We're doing good. I'm feeling confident. We're doing good. The run is going great. I might break a speedrun record all over again for myself. Get a new PB. Don't mind if I do. Now, the Longinus heals you when you kill someone with it. So I wouldn't mind. There we go. Finishing him off with the Longinus for that overkill. The Guard Lance, I believe, heals for half of the damage that you take if you're trading hits with someone, but I don't want to just stand there and belligerently get hit if I don't have to. I will dance this man around. Ah! There's our raid upgrade. So now instead of firing 2 shots 2 tiles away, we'll fire 3 shots instead. Not only is it just a regular damage upgrade, but we get an extra, like, what is that, like literally 33% more damage on that gun. just using quick maths, I'm gonna come in here and get another relic. Slay. Actually, this is kind of scary. What if I lead my adversary into a trap? Or I just shoot him, I guess. I could do that. I could shoot a man since my gun is now doing stupid. Oh my god, my gun is doing way. I got distracted, dude. I was too busy shooting fellas. No. Apologies. I realized I stood in the way and I took damage there, but maybe sometimes I have to take damage in order to get fast kills so that I can speedrun. I'm trying to very secretly leak advice. We have cursed upgrades, so you have half the regular max life and you have a 75% damage bonus. Maybe the glass cannon build is a way that you want to go with your speedrun. Or maybe you want to go with limit break so that when your life is less than 25%, you get a big base damage boost and a crit chance boost. I already have 40% crit chance. Why not potentially send it up to 60? I'm gonna grab another relic. Let's start stocking up. Oh, fella, you made a mistake. Oh, fella, you made... It was just him? What a mistake. Now we have the Dreadful Knuckle. When you knock back an enemy into an object or another enemy, then you will stun them. I'm not knocking back with my current build. When taking damage from a trap or status effect, you have a minus 50% when taking damage, and you cannot go below 1 life. So less damage from those effects, and it won't kill you. So I can get burned all I want, and I will not die. This is actually fairly useful against the final boss. Little spoiler for you. Because technically, while the final boss will most likely kill you with something else, fire does play a role, funny enough. And then another knockback item, I'll take the survival scarf. I don't need the knockback stuff. I'm not doing knockback. Come into this special room. It's the Black Merchant. So the Black Merchant will charge me health for various upgrades. Now down here, I can spend 15 to get 150 gold, which is very, very nice. I can come up here and I can have the gold amulet, so I get more money when I complete rooms. We have the dish. When activating an overkill, activate it once again. So we know for a fact I have the Longinus Spear, which does have an overkill effect. It will heal me for 4 life. So if I kill with this, I would get 8 life instead. Some weapons have very, 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 very good overkill effects, so an item like this would be very nice. However, I don't necessarily want any of the merch he's selling. I'll take his money, though. 15 life for a lot of money? Yeah, I'll bite. The Enchanter. Do we have an item that I want to enhance now? I could enhance the guard up. When I start my room, I not only get a shield, but the first damage that would hurt me and destroy that will heal me for whatever damage it was meant to do, which is pretty good. Limit break. When my life is less than 40%, I get a plus 15 base damage increase and 40 crit. You do not take damage from traps and status effects. Survival Scarf is pretty... It's purple, dude. It's a purple scarf, but I'm going to go with that limit break. That is an insane amount of crit to stack up and a lot of damage. The King Slime! Ooh. I'm going to shoot the King Slime a bunch. I'm doing a lot of damage. Oh, no. Let's move out of the way of that because, no, I'm going to hold in my L2 and I'm going to move in between. Look at that. And I'm going to hit him with my spear, which isn't very upgraded, so it's not going to do a ton of damage. But I'm gonna keep doing it. Every time, oh, what's that? What just happened? What just happened there? Every time he jumps on a slime, he heals. So, you can either do what I just did and bum rush him, which I do recommend, as long as you have the damage, or you can kill his little friends. Ah, the GFUEL armor. I'm so glad this showed up. 20 more max life, and when a weapon is used, heal for 1 HP. I'm not gonna mince words. You want a real Beelz tip for free? This item is amazing, and you might need this, alright? It's really good. But you didn't hear it from me. I'm not leaking industry secrets. I'm not telling you what works really well for me and that what might work for you. I don't want you to beat my time. My time is my time for a reason. Let's shoot this guy. I got the gun now. I can't stand there. The fire guy is firing at me. He just burned himself. Alright, guy. It's time you get shot to death. There, die. We have I feel like I need to upgrade the Guard Lance a little bit more. It's only level 1, the poor thing. No wonder it's feeling a little bit underperforming. It's been vastly outpaced by all my other weapons. I'm trying my best to not just outright tell you my secrets, but you'll end up seeing anyway if you stick around for the second portion of the video. Once I finish this run, we're going to go over my speed run so that you can see firsthand my strategy and how I've decimated the competition, not by standing in fire like I just did. I'm a goober, don't worry about it. But instead, why are you doing that to yourself? Doesn't matter. I heal. It's fine. It's fine. Longinus, I see you. I see you, my love. I see you there. Give me the Longinus. Don't walk into lava. Come around here and get that money. Now, money or weapon upgrade. What would we prefer? What do we prefer? What do we prefer? I'm gonna go money, purely because in case I find another special room, I want to have that cash. Oh dear. On hand. Oh dear. It's getting kind of hairy in here, isn't it? Getting kind of tight in here. Now, you might notice I'm paranoid. So every time I move, I'll hold in my left, my L2, my left trigger every single time, because I've been burned too many times by forgetting to do so. So, I love this dance that we're doing, but we need to not do it right now. I need to continue. Special room, what do we have? The Black Merchant again. Is that what I think it is? I think it is. I think I have an opportunity to show you everything that you need to know as far as the Beelz strategy is concerned. We have the final core. When you die, you revive with full life. As you can see, I have a pretty healthy chunk of max life available. As you can see, I'm healing whenever I hit dudes. So to add a little bit of extra survivability to this would be disgusting. The survival scarf is lovely. I love the survival scarf. I'm gonna have to ditch it. It's purple, I know, but I'm gonna have to ditch it. If this was an actual speedrun attempt and I was going at the speed I would normally need to, and I found all of these items, I'd probably be popping off right now. I'd be a very happy person, because getting all of this in a run like this, my guy, this doesn't happen every day. I'm almost mad, all right? I'm almost mad that everything has worked out so well in this demonstration of just how to play the game in general. Bang, 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 bang. Moved it, stab him, Yeah, it's going too smoothly. It's going so well. My god, why couldn't I have this luck for all my other runs I've been doing, huh? Huh? The curse of the casual run being infinitely better? No, I'm getting boxed in. I'm getting boxed in. Not bueno. We want to move out. I think my Longinus is a little bit on the weak side too. There we go. My gun is doing a lot of damage though. My gun has been very upgraded. Alright, we need to start boosting some of the other things. Raid Rapid again? I'm already maxed. I'm already maxed. Take it anyway. Whatever. But that's right. We can just do nothing with it. We can do nothing with it. Don't do what I'm doing. Alright, there's nothing else I could take. I have to demonstrate to you that that's what happens. I already have all of the permanent progression resources I need for upgrading my account, so I don't need to worry about that right now. I'm gonna stab him. Mimic! That's right, there's mimics. Uh-oh. Yeah, I see that guy coming along. I'm gonna have to... He just took out my armor. It's okay. Die. Why am I doing this? I don't need to worry about these. I don't have to worry about these. We're at the end of the run. We're gonna come into the final room. The final room has a healing door, which will recover all of my life. I can break this open, take the last potential upgrade. Spear. Love it. I love the spear. I believe in the spear greatly. If you know me, then you know I believe in the spear greatly. I have no more need for any relics. Let's go straight into the final boss of the run. No, I don't know how to say her name. That's the closest that I'm going to come to it. I think I'm actually pretty close, to be honest. Now, she's a problem. She has a lot of life. And she has some very mean attacks. Like that. So I'm going to take every turn against her very, very methodically. She's moving over next to me. Thankfully, I can blast her from here. Now, she hasn't broken my armor yet. I still have my armor, which I'm gonna lose now, but that's fine. I lose my armor. I got knocked back. I don't want to get boxed in too badly. She does drop fire all over the map. Oh, I wasn't in range. Lady, do you want to get rid of this pillar for me? Thank you. Now I can stab her with my spear. Oh, no, I can't. I'm getting boxed in, lady. I don't want to end up stuck down here, though, is the only problem, but I can hit her a bit while I'm here. Oh, she's, look how rude she, oh, ma'am, the rudeness. Tricky fight is tricky. No. Attack, attack, ow, attack, attack, attack. Back up, back down, attack, attack. Back out to the sides, back out to, shoot her. You know what? She's got 167 life left, and I have a full revive, and I'm healing life whenever I attack her. We burn her down. There. She's dead. I am victorious. And this was not a speed run. How long was that? I have no idea. I have no idea. 23 minutes for the run. That's fine. That's fine. Is that quick, he says? Is that quick? Let's find out. How about we transition over to my actual speedrun attempt, and we'll see what it's going to require of you to compete with my time, the current best runner in my mind. And here we are, Beelz with his speedrun attempt, beginning the run, moving in, heading to the island, moving forward rapidly. We open up the weapons crate and pick up a Longinus spear, immediately put it in the top slot, walk over, grab the relic. What are we going to grab? Ring of Perfection. As long as we have enough life, we'll get extra damage, which is fantastic. Moving over, he immediately stabs that little gremlin in the face, kills him outright, stabs that guy a couple of times. He's on a stabbing frenzy. Next one, the Sharpener for a damage increase. Fantastic grab on the relics right there. Moving into the next room already. I'm moving too fast for myself to keep up with. Stabbing two dudes and punching a guy to death, no less. Ignoring that relic chest. We want to save our money. Black Merchant room. Is that the gem? Is that the locket, rather? It's going to give us a +2 increase to all of our weapons. Grab some extra money. We are spending all of the life, all the resources. We don't need life. We just need to kill immediately. Kill that guy, recover 5 life. The Precision Glove relic, we get an extra crit chance right there. He's opting to move over to the gold room. We need all that resource money that we can possibly get. We don't need life, we need money. We need money and power. Slaying. The healing. Longinus, thank you so much. Killing with the Longinus spear, the overkill. We are getting some healing to keep us just barely breathing, just barely alive. Already, 4 relics on deck. All amazing relics. We find a novelty room that has lots and lots and lots of resources. The first weapon crate, nothing he wants in there. Second weapon crate, he closed it by accident. The halberd, take the halberd, strap it to the right side. Smashing crates open. Another weapon crate. What do we have? The spear. All of the long pokey boys. We have 3 long pokey boys. Moving on into the next room. We have a gun guy down here. 1 hit. Oh no, we're evading. We're evading. We are anxious and don't want to die. Manipulating ourselves into a position where I can Longinus stab him in the backside to get that healing. Big sword boy. In a pretty awful spot, to be honest. Tanks the hit, kills him, and gets that 5 life back. Looking at the relics, sees nothing there that he wants. Break open that crate, get the gold, move on into the novelty room, which is going to be the Enchanter. Is it going to be... Oh, he upgrades the ring. He was debating upgrading the locket. He was debating upgrading the extra crit, but he wants that raw damage. I'm debating why I didn't upgrade the locket, but who cares? The final core we now have to make a decision, and we ditch that bonus life so that we can get a revive. Moving into the next room. That boss went down fast, by the way. I didn't even get a chance to talk about how we were stabbing the hell out of that slime, but doesn't matter. We're already in this room, and we're already killing everything else that's going on. We're doing so much damage. Halberd, overkill spear. What are we? We're taking the overkill spear. We're taking the regular spears. All of the pokey boys. It is a spear frenzy in here. That is exactly what I expected I would do. Killing dudes. Everyone's dying. 1, 2 hits. It's either a 1 or it's a 2-hit kill. Into the weapon room. Moving quickly now. That's a lot of basic boys, but the more basic, the quicker they die. I am just choosing to walk into lava here. I do not care. Longinus upgrades. Stack it. There's a lot of chests in this room. Will he take the time? He will take the time. He has all the choices. Longinus or Overkill. Overkill Spear gets upgraded. Moving into the gold room next. Stab this guy in the right. I knew it. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, stab him. He's in range already. He doesn't even realize he's in range. Room cleared with immaculate proficiency. Moving on into the blacksmith room. Blacksmith room, we're going for the Longinus upgrade again, recognizing that there's a lot of up attacks required of us, and then moves immediately into a room where I have to start attacking from the right side. From the left side to the right side. I might be a little bit directionally dyslexic. I have no idea what I'm saying. Getting the relic. We don't even need these. Why am I looking at these relics? I'm currently happy with every relic I have. It's habit at this point. Don't fall victim to habit. Stabs, Longinus Spear, the overkill, healing us back up with the greatest of ease. Halberd, upgrade the halberd. Bam, halberd upgrade. I knew it. I called it. It's not as though I'm doing post-commentary over a run. I already know what I did. Coming down. A slime. Slime's engaging from all sides. Doesn't matter. They're dead. I'm on full life. The Longinus Spear is healing so crazily. There was a purple back there, and I just said, nah, don't want it. Coming up here to the enhancer, what are we going to do? It's going to be the final core, because the final core upgrade not only revives me the full life whenever I die, but gives me 10 shield. So whatever this final boss is going to throw at me, it will not matter. I will, however, take this fight a little bit more cautiously. Down goes his pillar, his safety net is gone, and then so is he. Looting, we have Beelz armor. Get rid of the blade. 30% less damage, but we now have immaculate survivability. Every time I use my weapon, I heal for 1, and I have 20 more max life. This room died before I even had a chance to finish my sentence. Into the gold room. Walking through lava. Who cares? Every time I stab someone, I'm healing. I am now in face tank mode. I have an extra life when I die. I'll come back, and I have healing, and I have more life, and I have 4 different Pokeboys. I am a hazard. I will give you calluses. I will prick you. You will bleed. It will not be pretty. I am below half-life, though. I am getting hurt. I am getting a little bit of pain. Longinus upgrade. Immense. Moving up, almost made the mistake of not going to the weapons room because I recognize that there are still weapon upgrades to be made. But maybe if I'd taken that event room instead, it'd be a little bit quicker. Who knows? Was it worth it? No, it was not worth it. In hindsight, it's 2020. I absolutely should not have taken that weapon room. It was not worth it. But how could you know? How could you know? Killing, moving quickly. Decisions being made very rapid. Stand there, tank it. Who cares? I have so much health and healing. I no longer... Okay, we care a little bit. That hurts. That hurts. Anxious. Spear. Yeah. Could have opened up that weapon box right there, but I am rushing. I am recognizing that I am closing in on the end of the run. There are only 30 floors. And floor number 29 is always the second to last room with the healing door in it. So I don't have many rooms left to go. I just need to get there. Stabbing, killing, slaying, moving into the next room. I'm not too worried about my max life. Oh, here we go. We get a freebie. What do we have? The spear. Upgrade the spear. Moving forward, what do we have? Get all this money. The spear will break 2 things at once. We can break more crates and more chests quickly. Nothing in there. We don't care. Move on, dude. Just get out of here. The last actual fight room in the run. We're going to make short work of this. I feel it. I believe it. The Longinus coming in handy. Oh, do it. All the healing in the world. Tank it. 54 damage. It's not even big damage. It's just good damage. That's all you need. You don't need big damage. Get good damage. There. Fully healed up. Move around. Get to this boss fight. It's time to take on the mama herself. I still swear I'm saying that exactly the way it was written on her birth certificate. I'm moving around. I'm trying to bait the lava spots. There we go. I'm standing in lava. That's probably a little bit too confident. Too cocky. We're trading blows. She's hitting me. I don't care. I die. I revive. I have 10 armor. My armor stacks are getting pummeled down rapidly. Too late. She's dead. Didn't even break my armor. Gone. Over. Done with. Kaput. What's the final time? What's the thing for you to beat, challenger? The final time breakdown for Beelz' best run is... 7 minutes and 4 seconds. Sorry to say, brave challenger, but this might be too much for you to handle. Yes, I'm goading you. I'm goading you. I'm clearly goading you. Get in there. Try. Look, 7 minutes and 4 seconds. Can you beat that? Can you? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of a good run. I got a little lucky. I got all my Pokeboys. I got all the good items. I did pretty alright in that run, which is why I'm challenging you to download the demo. Xbox, Steam, Switch. Pick one of them. Download the demo. Get in. Start practicing. You can fully maximize all your permanent progression stuff if you want. Start running, start recording, and start sharing. Go to the Discord. The official Land Beneath Us Discord will be linked in the description below. There is a speedrun channel. drop your footage in there, show them what you're made of, and see if you can take down my time, because I sorely doubt it. Alright, did you see that? Did you see the pace, the immaculate speed, the stabs? Another massive thank you goes out to the entire creative team behind The Land Beneath Us for getting in touch with me with this really cool offer to participate in this event leading up to the launch for the game. I had a lot of fun with the demo, and once again, if you didn't see the first video, links down below, go check that one out for, you know, watching me struggle and suffer before I understood what I was doing. But with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing your runs and seeing how fast you can get through the game. Show me your funny builds. I will see you all again next time. Have a good one.